Good morning, guys. Yesterday on my IG story, I shared my marathon preparation regimen for the morning and I got a good response. So I thought I'd share it here too. So the one first tough thing about marathon training, especially the long run days, is how early you have to wake up. So I've been up for 30 minutes already and it's 5, which means I woke up at 4:30 a.m. And the reason why you need to wake up that early is because you're just going to be running for like 3, 4, 5 hours on the road on the long run days if you're slow like me. And so to be able to get that out of the way before I go to work, I just need to wake up that early. So now to my morning regimen. When I wake up, the first thing I do is drink one big ass can of coconut water. And then I match this exact same volume, which is 1 pint, in water so that I can get hydrated and get electrolytes. Then I take a half scoop, not a full scoop, but a half scoop of the Barbell Brigade pre-workout because there's 500 milligrams of vitamin C to help prepare the CNS. And there's like a focus blend, energy blend. So pretty much to wake the fuck up and pay attention that I'm running and don't get hit by a car. And then this is one very surprising thing that I don't think a lot of people know, but I take emergency about 3 to 4 times a week, and probably 2 times each one of those days. So maybe 6 to 8 packets a week. And that's because when you're doing a really tough workout, whether it's marathon training, jujitsu, powerlifting, sprints, any workout that's pretty strenuous, it's going to wear down on your CNS, which is your central nervous system. And your central nervous system runs off of the vitamin C in your adrenal gland because like your adrenal gland produces adrenaline and what fires up your CNS so you can get ready and do a hard workout. And then so you'll notice that when you do like back to back to back to back hard, really hard workouts, you know how there's like a diminishing effect. You're like, I can't get as amped as I did on Thursday as I did on Monday. And it's because your vitamin C is the reserves are getting depleted. And so that's why I love something like emergency because there's 1,000 milligrams each time. So yes, there's the old thought of like, wait, why do you take such high amounts of multivitamin if you don't, if you're daily, if you only need, I don't know, like 100 grams or 200 grams a day, aren't you going to piss it all out? Yes. But if you push your body to the limits and if you're an athlete, you need way more than what the daily allowance is. So every day I'm probably getting like 2 to 3,000 milligrams of vitamin C just because I need it. If you're a couch potato, you probably don't need it. You probably get away with just 100 milligrams or something. And also one thing I also really like about the emergency, not a brand deal. I believe in this product because it has helped me stay healthy throughout this whole prep, during my runs, during my lifting, and I'm doing powerlifting and marathon training at the same time. Keep that in mind. And I'm still healthy. I haven't got sick, but it has the B vitamins and the electrolytes. So I'm a big fan of this. And I've been taking this, and this is my morning regimen. One thing that I just started doing is eating some fruits too. And I'd either eat fruits or oatmeal, but something just to have a little bit more like fibers to keep my stomach full. Because I realize I actually get pretty fucking hungry like after about the 7th or 8th mile mark. And so the longer I can delay to eat something and not have something distract me from the actual run, the better. I'm not gonna vlog the run today because today's a long day and just want to really focus on nailing it. But I just thought I'd share what my morning regimen looks like. And if you guys train your ass off, I highly recommend getting these 3 things: the Barbell pre-workout, some form of hydration, a lot of electrolytes, and then emergency because 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C for daily immune support. And I also take when I just travel, like but before I get on the plane, I take it because I can't afford to get sick. A lot of the questions that I get are, Bart, you're so busy. How do you balance all of your stuff? Well, the number one thing is you can't do many things if you're not healthy. So staying healthy, not getting sick is very, very important. I don't think I've been bedridden in like 3 years now, which is really, really good. I get the sniffles, I get a cold sometimes, but I'm able to fight through it. So I make sure I stay healthy and have enough vitamin C and B vitamins and electrolytes so that I can be the most optimum dad, optimum husband, optimum son, optimum boss. Do you guys want to know something that I'm fucking excited about? All right, because this is like 2 years in the making. You guys know I've been training my fucking ass off, not just in the marathon, but in kickboxing, right? Like you guys saw my start when we still lived out in Monterey Park, and I was training in the driveway, and I was super rusty, didn't know what I was doing. And the minute I get into stuff, you guys know me, I like dope shit. I want to get the best shit of everything, whether it's shooting, whether it's editing software, whether it's getting a basketball hoop. Like I like to get the stuff that is the industry standard of what it is, or like snowboarding. I don't like to just like fuck around, right? And so when it came time to make the Barbell Brigade gloves, dun 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 dun, bam, son, ooh, and the dry duffel too. All of this was inspired by my kickboxing training, like being able to have a duffel bag where everything can air out so it doesn't get stinky. Because all of my people that do jujitsu, basketball, soccer, kickboxing, you guys know how stinky this stuff can get if it's all musty, especially if you keep it in the back of your car. But we did a ton of research and development. I've already used these already, and these are the official Barbell Brigade gloves, 16 ounces, the best all-purpose gloves in my opinion, because it has heavy enough padding to do full, like heavy sparring without worrying about hurting your partner. And also the way we padded it is very different from a lot of the other gloves out there. So if you have a traditional boxing glove, and I got a ton of gloves, dude. We did a lot of research. I buy the best of the best, as you guys know. I got Fairtex. I got some Yokow gloves. I have some gloves that other people sent me. I just have a ton of stuff. And I think we looked through Venom, RDX, Top King, Yokow, Fairtex, Clado Rays, Winning. What else? Everlast. Everlast is a really cheap glove. Don't ever get that. But we went through all the gloves and we picked out what are our favorite features about them. So one of the biggest differences between this glove and the traditional boxing glove, a boxing glove, a lot of the padding's on the knuckle. So if you're trying to protect your face from a head kick, guess what? You're going to get kicked in the wrist and you're probably going to get hurt. So we have even padding all the way around. You can see that the thickness goes all the way around. And most of the weight is actually in the front of the glove, so that if you want to hit really, really hard, it really pads your knuckles. Because there's actually some gloves, I don't know why they're padding it, but they're padding it like on the side for some reason. Maybe it's easier to stuff it in, but you hit hard enough and you'll feel your knuckle go through, and your knuckle actually hurts. And so it's like, wait, aren't gloves supposed to protect your hands? So it's not even doing its job. So we have nice thick padding in the front, and then we even have this on the side to block kicks on the palm. Because sometimes you have to, like, you know, sweep kicks away. And we have a really dope rubber strap, a rubber patch that we put on our strap for branding, like a branding feature. And we use a thick leather strap to protect the wrist. So you can tell this Velcro sticks really well, and this whole thing protects the wrist. And there's even a knuckle bar, so something to help you grip. And also it would keep the thumb connected. So that way, sometimes when you're throwing a punch and it gets caught, you don't want your thumb to snap back and break. So we put a lot of thought into these Barbell Brigade boxing gloves, as well as the shin pads. So with the shin pads, because I'm a little baby, I don't like my little shins getting hurt. I put extra padding on the shin to protect it, and slightly thicker on the foot too, in case sometimes you kick someone's elbow. That way there's like dual layers of thickness. There's this layer and then there's this layer. And one thing that's really important is where this elastic strap is. So I don't know why, but a lot of these really high-end Thai companies, they have it on the ball of the foot instead of in the arch. So a lot of times when you're like, Fairtex doesn't do this, but I don't want to drop names. Some of these other brands do. So now you're bouncing around on the strap, and which is why the strap gets worn out, and that's not a smart idea. And another thing I really like is this actual like heel strap. A lot of brands don't have this either. And so once this gets worn out and they don't have this thing's just flopping around. So when you're kicking, sometimes you'll go to like a kickboxing gym and you'll see some guy with old gear. It's just flopping around. Sometimes you kick, it's not even protecting your foot. So we wanted to get that out of the way. And another thing that's really important is our strap system. So our strap system down here is plenty enough strap for all my big dudes out there, because I made this for us powerlifters, and a lot of them are made for like the little Thai guys. So as you can see, if you got cankles or you got big ass ankles and calves, you have plenty of space to still be able to put that on there and still get a nice tight seal. See, look at that. Look how big that is. So I actually brought these shin pads and gloves to my buddy who works at the top MMA and boxing equipment store in LA. And he was like, dude, those are fucking sick. And he orders for all the brands out there. And he was like, dude, I would honestly pay like $150 for the gloves and $120 for the shin pads. Because that's how high quality it is. I'm like, what? That's crazy. But we're dropping them both for 89 bucks because we want to keep it affordable. We're trying to make the best item, best product that we can for affordable price. And this will last you a good amount of time. But I'm really excited because it drops today, Wednesday, 7 p.m., limited quantities. So I'd go to the website, and if you want them, I would not hesitate. Or if you just want it as like a decoration piece, because it looks pretty sick, get it too. All right, now I'm on a really good run. You know what's pretty funny? So I just came back from the run, and I saw Taika eating his strawberry cereal, and he makes his own custom version of it. It's the strawberry Rice Krispie treats with the Cheerios, and it's actually really good. So I was so inspired by the cereal that I'm hungry now, and I'm like, I'm gonna make oatmeal. And what did I do? I made oatmeal, and then I put some jam in there because I was inspired by his food. And it actually tastes pretty good. It's not strawberry, it's more raspberry, but it's still pretty yummy. It's funny that I'm inspired by his little food. He loves Bubbles so much. Whoa! Whee! Wonder why you like Bubbles so much. Yeah, run through them. The most disgusting thing in the world just happened to me right now. So I was peeing, right? Like a regular human being, standing over there. And as I was peeing, you know, sometimes you get the urge to fart. So I had a little urge. So I just went, just to like, you know, push it out. And as soon as I pushed it out, it went, plah! And then I was like, damn, that's a really warm fart. So I just continued to pee. And then I was like, wait a second, when's the last time a fart was that warm and also kind of wet? So I pulled down my pants and I look, and there's a straight up a shit loogie on my underwear. Like an old Asian man snorted up dookie in one nose and went out the other nose on my underwear. And I'm like, that is disgusting. So I threw the underwear away, but now the only problem is I am going commando, and I'm kind of scared that now for the rest of the day, if I have to fart, is it safe to fart, or am I gonna be freaking busting shit loogies out of my ass all day long? I don't know, but yeah, I sharted on myself today. So disappointed in myself. I'm so happy cause Ma Bear's in a meeting again. I get to work with Mama Bear on our businesses, and it's super fun cause she's my wife and my co-worker. Mama Bear, Mama Bear, are you recording me? You're my favorite co-worker and secretary. Me and Aaron are now finalizing some of the last touches of the website before we launch the boxing gloves. And one thing a lot of people don't know is that every single time we have a launch, we have to pretty much like redo the site, right? We have to like put images everywhere. Like we have to completely switch it up. So it's not like a store where you get to just take out the Flamin' Hot Cheetos and put like Funyuns there. We have a whole setup, like the whole Cheetos has to come down and the whole setup has to be changed. And shout outs to the homie Phil Deru, but he's one of the top strength and conditioning coaches in the world. He trains or coaches people at American Top Team, which is where Dustin Poirier trains, Jorge Masvidal, a lot of the top UFC MMA fighters. So we're just finalizing some of the touches to make sure it looks dope, so that when you guys go on the site, you're like, ooh, hell yeah. Not only do you see what went into the gloves, but you get to see how it looks like in action, because it looks pretty sexy if you ask me. Finally, after a long day, did a bunch of barbell, did a bunch of JK stuff. Cannot wait to see my family now. Let's see what they're up to. I never know. Shut up, you big cutie. Yay! It's a celebration. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. 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 You big cutie. You guys are so cute. What are you guys up to?
He's just pretending like he's tripping.
Oh, okay.
He walks and then he trips. And then he has a bucket and then he trips and he spills everything everywhere.
Oh, that's so cute. Hey, Fawn.
Hi, Fawn, happy to see you.
Hey, Fonny. Hey, don't hit Fonny. You guys saved my mama. Dinner making time. Tonight on the menu we got some steaks that's seasoned with black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, some salt, and then some garlic that's chopped. I was about to say onions, not onions, garlic, and then some collard greens that's already pre-chopped. So we're gonna make these guys, and then Ma Bear is making some rice action. What is he doing?
He's washing the rice.
Oh, cool.
But it really is just him playing with the rice.
Good job. Good job, little monkey head. I really hope he likes collard greens, because it is kind of bitter. I just realized it. I love collard greens, but for a kid's palate, I'm like,
do we have any more spinach?
Ooh, he might not like it. We do have a little bit of spinach.
I could put cabbage in the rice.
Cabbage
throw it in the rice so it all cooks together.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah, do that. And then I just chop up some of the meat, throw it in there. Okay.
The sexiest chef ever. Oh, mom.
It smells good.
It smells delicious. And then we got the collard greens.
It tastes good too, yeah. I knew you were gonna take a little bite. Is it good?
Those are bomb. I want to eat now. And then me and Taika made the rice, but I added some veggies. I've never done this before, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I probably just fucked up the time by doing that. It's okay. We'll live, fam. And then Papa and I are doing adult things. We're drinking some Modelo. My favorite beer of all time.
All time?
No, I know. After it left my mouth, I'm like, I don't know about that.
That's a big commitment.
Yeah, because the Thai beer is bomb. There's Japanese beer that's bomb too. There's so many other beers. I don't know why I said that.
Remember the beer that we used to drink all the time? That
Yeah.
we liked? What is it?
Oh, I forgot.
The German one. The Grimbergen.
Yes.
That's really good.
It's really good. But yeah. We're gonna have a party. But not really, because we're parents and we still got a kid, so a party like this. This is it. This is our party.
It's a fun party. This party is
The party is just
this is cleaning the stove, you know what I'm talking about?
Parent party!
Woo!
Yeah. Okay, well let me put this away too then. Parent party!
Put stuff away! Oh,
yeah, keep the house clean.
Yeah, put in the seasoning compartment.
Woo!
Oh, yeah.
Get naked!
Oh, yeah.
And by naked I mean let's clean it so that it looks
Ooh,
naked.
Looks
and
like
brand
no
new.
one ever cooked. Ooh, yeah, look at that.
Oh my god, you guys, this meat is so good. And this meat's pretty good too. Yeah, Papa's cutting it. Like the true chef. Let me see. Fawn can have some little fatty pieces, even though it's not really that good. Oh, wait, what?
Oh, wait, what? What the?
It's so good.
You know, one thing I keep in mind when I'm making steak for like adults, I like really simple, just salt and pepper. But when I'm making it for Taika and you, then I know what you guys like, so I tone down on the pepper, because last time I put too much pepper and I think Taika was kind of turned off by it. And so this time I season it with a little bit more fun flavors.
Yeah.
And I make sure not to make it too bloody because it can't be.
I don't mind it bloody.
Well, our little son can't be eating that stuff.
Our little son.
All right, so we just got this big old package from a fan, I believe. Shout outs to Todd Gates. We don't even know what it is, but we just pulled it out of the box. And it's humongous. Thank you in advance, because...
Oh my God, this is so cool.
What is it? So thank you in advance because... Oh, it's my face, what the... That's crazy.
Thank you.
Did you paint this?
Holy crap, this is beautiful.
Wow.
Oh my God, just this frame alone is already expensive.
Really, the canvas?
Yeah, canvas, thank you. And then just the paint that you spent on us. Oh my God, and the shipping, dude. Why? Why'd you do this? You're so kind.
I know. And you gave Taika a new trampoline to jump on?
Wow.
That's so cool.
Dude, this is so freaking thoughtful.
Oh, cutie.
Ah, I love it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
wait, you just flew out of nowhere, my dude.
That's crazy. Who's that?
Papa.
Who's that?
Mama.
Wow.
This is for his 1-year birthday party.
Oh, it is. Who's that?
Taika.
Yeah, good job. Oh, that's so cutie.
Oh my God, it's
That's
so
fucking
good.
amazing. Where are we gonna put that?
I don't know.
Does it fit on that pillar? Take that painting down?
Can we take down the TV?
Yeah, let's take it down. Oh man, I wish you had a bigger wall somewhere.
We do, it's in the playroom.
Oh, that would go perfect in the playroom.
Oh my God, this is so beautiful.
That would go perfect in the playroom.
My mind
Can you
is
put it on the
blown.
wall right now or just mount it like mock mount it? This
Oh my
is
God,
sick.
This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful.
This is our playroom because we have the pool table that we never use. But that's freaking tight. What? Oh man, that's amazing.
It's too low, huh?
No, well now I wish I didn't wear that whack ass V-neck for that photo.
You probably had a tank top on.
Oh, okay. Oh man, that's awesome. What a cool picture.
I want to put it up tonight.
Let's do it. So super nice Todd also wrote a very nice letter that came with it, handwritten. He said, "Hi, my name is Todd Gates. I am an artist from Rockford, Illinois. Since my children were small and now they're 19 and 20, they watched you on YouTube, Just Kidding News. I saw this picture of you and decided to paint it for them. They liked it and suggested I send it to you. I hope you like it and have a place for it to enjoy. Thank you."
I love it. I love it so much. I could just cry. It's such a beautiful gesture.
Yeah.
I'm like getting choked up. It's so nice. It's so nice. I love it.
Yeah, and I think it's so cutie that it's our whole family on there too. We're all making these funny faces. That's
Taika
freaking
only has
awesome.
5 teeth.
Yeah, I remember this, Taika.
6 teeth. I wish we made a better face.
If people don't know us, and they look through the window and they see that painting, they're gonna be like, "That's the ugliest family I've ever seen in my life."
Oh God, this is so.
Taika, don't touch it when we say a freaking professional artist did this.
Okay, I'm gonna shout it out on my Instagram.
Okay.
You guys, it worked. So I didn't grow up with a rice maker. I didn't grow up making white rice. So I'm learning a lot of things that you guys that did grow up with that stuff already knew. But basically I had this frozen veggies. And I was like, what if I just throw it in there? Most of it didn't have a crock pot. Like, we didn't do shit like that. We were like Mexican. I threw it in there and it worked. Oh, we got steamy. Look, it worked. It cooked everything all at once. I love it. It's so beautiful. So since we figured that the Brussels sprouts are gonna be a little bit too sour, or like bitter, not sour, bitter in taste for Taika, he's for sure not gonna eat them. So I'm like, why don't we get something a little bit more bland? So got that. Now we're gonna, but I'm just excited it worked. It freaking worked. So now we're just gonna chop everything up and feed it to him, and now we're gonna grub. Hubba dubba 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 dub. I'm fucking lame, I'm sorry.
It's 9 o'clock now, which means it's time to put the young freaking trouble rascal to Troublemaker Rascal to Sleep. Thank you guys for following us along another beautiful day. A beautiful day with awesome work, spending with my wife, with my kid, and to be able to even share how excited I am about our new boxing gloves launch. Make sure to go check that out. It's available 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time today. So make sure you go to barbellbrigade.com because they are hands down the best boxing gloves that you can get for under $100. Both the shin pads and the boxing gloves. And so much research and development went into it. And you know how passionate I am about things. So I put all my heart and soul into it. And I hope everyone enjoys it as much as I do. Thank you guys so much. See you guys tomorrow. Good night.